hello. Welcome to StarRail. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was like, I had plans for today. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't really have plans. Oh, I was gonna do like Zenless stuff, but then the StarRail update came out yesterday, which means the next chunk of the story is here. And typically, I would wait till the weekend and record it and put it onto my no commentary channel. But honestly, running 2 YouTube channels, I can't keep up. And also, I can't wait until the weekend to find out what happens next. So I was like, I'll just stream it here, you know, and put the VOD on YouTube, and then it'll be exactly like if I had done no commentary, because I know you guys, if you guys be watching my YouTube, you'll know the story and you'll be as emotionally wrecked as I have been with the story. And if you haven't been watching my YouTube, then, well, what the heck, man? Missing out on some great stuff. But also, this is a new character, Hyslins. She dropped yesterday, and I got her in 50 tickets, which is amazing. So I still have plenty of characters. I have plenty of tickets left for Saridra and Dan Hung, and also Jing Yuan's coming back. I really like him. Ooh, she's pretty. I did notice though, there's a mistake. Like they forgot to fill in part of her sleeve here. It's like some missing textures. Just saying. But she's cool. She's got bubbles inside her. I'm happy. Hi lady, how are you? I hope everyone is well. We're just gonna dive right into the story because StarRail stories are kind of long. As always, if there's important text, I will read it out. If not, you guys just read along. Oh wait, I haven't changed my hair today. Maybe ponytail. And then, what color do I want? Rock the black. Black and white. Yeah, I think I like that. Hey, Chance! You're 30 seconds late. Man, jeez. What the heck? Where were you? You know, that's 30 important seconds that you're never gonna get back. Crazy. But yeah, Hyslins is mine. I'm so happy. I didn't get her Litecoin because I'd rather have characters. And I don't want to risk it. But pretty her splash art is. So pretty. So beautiful. You're sorry? Yeah, you better be. Oh, hey, there's gonna be a story recap for all of you people that haven't been watching my YouTube, so,
I reunited with Don Hung and unexpectedly made contact with Screwlum. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius.
Do you know how devastating this was for me to learn that every person I adored was just a freaking computer program and they aren't real? I cried over these people. They're not even people. It's like if your Sims, you know, gained like sentience and decided to like curse you out from your computer screen, you'd be like, the fuck's happening in my game? Anyway, I'm hoping there's gonna be like magic or something where I can like pull them out of the computer and make them into real people so that I can keep living.
While Don Hung returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences, created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In
Imagine
this
losing your
final
friends
cycle,
that many
I
times.
promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself. Tear the sky asunder and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But
You realize
I
you're emotionally attached to
became
ones and
lost
zeros.
in the chaotic flow of time.
I
At
mean,
the
they did it in the
critical
Matrix,
moment,
right? They pulled Neo
Mem,
out of the fucking
who
computer
had
program,
regained
so...
all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
I have hope. And apparently, my freaking controller's disconnect. Why does it... Oh, it never does that. It only does this when I'm streaming. Never does this when I'm playing regularly. Get out of here, Elgato. I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
It's so sunny here. Oh my god, I
Hello.
glowed. Did you see that? Holy shit.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
Oh yeah. Throughout the entire game, I had this little pink creature called Mem follow me around, and then Mem was like, surprise, I'm actually a person. Flashbang.
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world.
I remember.
Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
Yeah, wait, I didn't pick that option.
You didn't? In that case, just treat it as my own wish then. There's so much I
So
want
my
to
actual
say.
wish gets erased because she said so.
Unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce.
Whatever.
With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan.
Save everybody. What if I
The
save
descent
everybody and
of
they don't
Iron
even
2 may be
remember
looming
me?
over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change
They'll be like,
everything.
who are you? And I'll be like, it's me. Okay. They're like, no, don't know who you are.
ID Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone. Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view. He then walked alone for more than 30 million cycles. thankfully you arrived during his long wait, friend. Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer.
Is he Wolverine chat?
But
Yeah,
that's
he's back to
just
streaming
what
this
those
week. He
memories
popped in
are
to say
like.
hi.
Vague and
say hi, too.
unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you. Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Oh, Lygus, I forget that guy.
That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
That rat bastard. To call Screw? Call my friend?
Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Id Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot. It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dan Heng and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally, because I really need answers.
It's true.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences.
Ghosts!
We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Herd is here.
Not only am I here, but I also happen to have saved you 4 times already. Without you even being aware of it, of course. But now's not the time to celebrate. When 2 geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Uh-oh.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition.
So basically one god has been
For some
training
reason, the
himself to get
experiment
stronger so he
entered
can
a
take out
prolonged
another
state of
god.
stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction. If effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
14 system errors is no time at all.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
Was there time?
He wants Iron Tomb to break
14 hours
through
is
the
fine.
knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears.
Quite right.
So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. An Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fight and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope Finon didn't die and he's still fading. 'Cause I don't want him to be dead.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan. Talanton.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Never mind, I wanna know.
3960. Month of Balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing
Yeah,
protocol
she
is
knows
currently
something.
our best way to
She's
stop
also like one of the
violence,
most smartest,
or
powerful
to call
women in
for
the
more
galaxy,
reinforcements
so...
into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Is Don Hung
Mr.
safe?
Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. No. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the
Oh,
Express.
thank God. I was worried he would be like deleted.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
I don't have any rush. Oh, I meant to say, I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. My weekend was really good. I had a nice chill one. I started playing Love and Deep Space, but also I was playing the Battlefield beta, and so for those who don't know, when you die, you like go down and then you can get like resurrected by a teammate or a medic, and I was playing medic because I'm really good at resurrecting people and I can't really shoot people, so I just run around and help people. But anyway, I was running around like crazy because the game's super crazy. And this dude is getting dragged up some stairs because he's been like knocked down and his friend is always trying to revive him. And me being blind didn't realize they were the enemy. I just saw someone needing help, so I ran up to them with the paddles and like shocked him to bring him back to life. But he was an enemy, so he died. And then I was in a panic, so I shocked the other guy who was trying to res him, and then he died. And then a bunch of people ran in the room, and I panicked and I sprayed everywhere, and 4 people died. And it was like the peak of my ability to kill anyone. Just by pushing buttons and doing really crazy shit. And then I hid in a corner to try and process what happened, and then I got blown up by a grenade. So. Yeah, I wish I'd clipped it or something because it was so freaking funny. Because I was like, I'll help you. Wait, why did he die? Oh, he's a bad guy. Just kill his friend.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles.
It's good fun though.
And will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
Oh, hi, Oliver. You went insane?
I'm not gonna give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Ooh, I got a name upgrade.
Those 2 geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
I don't really care what she thinks about them.
Yeah, I understand more than I should, actually. Honestly, some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay?
You staring at me? You chilling? He's just chilling.
Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
We only have 14 areas before the end of the world, but sure, go pack up all the stuff you need.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Yeah, no pressure. When my model glitch. Oh yeah, when I look really far to the right, it's like... Retrieve my cognitive anchor. Don't forget to take it with you.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
You making me choose?
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Prepare for the worst.
This duty is far too heavy, and it'd be unwise to be blindly optimistic. Maybe we are doomed to fail, just like how Finan was doomed. It'd be yet another fruitless attempt. And yet another tragic sacrifice. But I keep feeling that it's not the time to despair just yet. Is it because Dawn Hung and March 7th are still here? Or is it because of Cyrene? There are still too many secrets yet to be unveiled in Amphorius. Here's hoping that one of those secrets can end up turning the whole situation around.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning. Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Already a hero.
That promise might be far too heavy. But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblaze's duty has always been a heavy one.
You get flashbanged
In
again?
other words,
Because it's
since
so bright
you've
here.
already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
Yeah, like, wait, I wasn't a hero before? Oh my god, we're getting flashbanged again.
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then you should indeed treasure the view before you.
You want it?
You do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Fucking hate this guy so much. Still daring enough to approach me, huh? But I also gotta go see if Oliver wants him. Can't decide. Every bake. You can't speak wind? Ooh. Ooh.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. Before I express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Kinda sounds like a threat.
What is this place?
And it feels like a threat.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
The light of the Dawn device never fades. Kepali's protection has no end.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
I feel blank.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Oh, did that startle you?
God, every time he talks. Oh, you.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You
Hospitality equals
can also
PTSD,
call
right?
this
Yeah.
location the exomyth.
I'm gonna make you an exomyth.
What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Yeah, stop talking your shit and get to the point.
Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy.
Already my enemy.
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the Scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, It's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noos's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Nope. Just bringing a Battlefield 6 defibrillator, right?
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them. Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am. This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
Nope.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words.
Asshole. Dex, hello. Hi. Sorry, I'm just having an argument with a fucking god robot. I'll defeat you here right now. Let me fight you.
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exolith is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place. And vice versa.
How are you? Hope you had a lovely weekend.
As negotiations have broken down,
might be
there's
covered.
no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
"100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts.
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds!
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward! To Marmorial Palace! To Dawncloud's heights! Announce to all the wicked and cowardly! Announce to this stagnant age!
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra.
Imperator is such a weird way to say that word.
Friend, are you listening? Friend? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off? Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
Maybe if your story hadn't been so, like, you know, some art in the background that moved would have been cool. Weekend was okay. Best thing was Azalea live stream again. Last weekend stream didn't save to the archive, so another show was done on Saturday. Ah. Wait, I'm pretty sure I said her name wrong again. My bad. Twitch. Memories are the prelude to dreams.
What are you murmuring? Still lost in the past? We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey. Indeed, the first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out! Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
I want to fight someone. in the shadows. I gotta go through.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Oh, wait. Isn't...
It's Tribby! Oh, but this version of Tribby doesn't
Golden-blooded
know me.
defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods.
Don't know me.
Stars beyond the sky? Gods who
see
created
Hysolins,
the
though.
Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
They know.
Heretic!
What?
No one but the great Talantan can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
Talantan is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
He got me with a bodyguard trope again.
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered. Ducks for Goris? Take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple.
She
among the
burned him
crowds.
alive?
Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Holy shit.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Typical start. Should have expected it.
Huh? Is this...
Fucking kindness. Oh my god, I hate her too. Past days have been rather hot for Skilled Enemy. How was everyone else this weekend? My weekend was good. I started playing Love in Deep Space. Finally got it running on my computer, but also chose a really bad time to start playing it considering all the shit that's going on with the company, but whatever. Played some Battlefield 6, which was fun. Oh, I also started playing the Fate Trigger beta, which is basically just like an anime battle royale. That was fun. Some cool characters in there. What else did I do? Finally had some time off work, which was nice. Take a wee breather. Excuse me. That was it, I think. It's easy. Pain and Shadows. I don't think that's the best use of my big sword. I can't believe she burned him alive. Freaking.
Correct, but not the kindness you know.
Oh.
This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows.
Okay, I'm not sympathetic
hindering
anymore.
the
Those guys are
Flame Chase
assholes.
journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, Out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
I'm sorry. Hey, want to work together? Here's a dead body.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to
Yeah,
scare us.
thanks. It's, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's lady. Oh my god.
For the sake of order,
Want a dead body?
I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name. Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
As the little hostage prophesied, the Deliverer
She's a
shall come
hostage?
from the future beyond the sky. Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
This is so different from history.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Well, I guess March 7th, Dawn Hung, or us.
Unlikely. I think it's probably a third party interfering.
Well,
The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akima will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
He pronounces it Imperator, is it not Imperator? See, that's what I was thinking. Like, the first time they said it, I was like, what? And they're, like, different voice actors are saying it, so I'm like, have I just been saying it wrong for years? Or is there something specific about how they're pronouncing it that's like, that means something or something?
Exactly. Treeby, Aglaya, maybe even little Cypher. Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar
Oh,
with.
I've seen all the people that I care about, but they're not
Guests,
going to remember who I am.
please.
It's going to be so sad.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
I can't believe she dumped a corpse at my feet. Hey, let's be friends.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service
Hey,
to the
how
Holy
are
City is
you? So nice to meet you. Never met you
How have
before.
things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured Earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Sure, cool.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelens, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander.
Yeah, I always hear
of the
ducks when they
Alchemy
say
Alliance.
ducks.
Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hycelens. No wonder she's the Knights Commander.
Her lips are sealed tighter than armor.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there!
Oh, Aglaya.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
Yeah, I know.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Who can I talk to? I don't care about the others. I only want to talk to
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know.
Yes, you didn't have to point it out. I was well aware that they're not going to remember me.
If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
Yeah.
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
Hello. Nice to meet you for the first time.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
What? No.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more. It was Orynyx who told mankind that the deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods, in the Time Titans prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming
so
meeting will hold
confused.
even more surprises.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
I don't care about them. I don't care about them either.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? There is still some time before the meeting begins. Rather than listening to the whispers of the delegates, why don't you get to know your future comrades first?
Yeah, I suppose.
Then
that's
come.
what I cared about.
The Imperator reserved seats for you.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
The deliverer will arrive on Tuesday.
Since Sir
around
Richard is
3,
presiding
depending on
over the
traffic.
meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
But this means when the cycle restarted, for 33 million years it was the same. And then so someone else must have survived. In order to be like, yeah, Bucky's gonna arrive.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows?
Awkward
First,
pause.
she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Jeez.
Exactly. Chrysosairs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Old man yells at Cloud.
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
I don't see any chairs.
What is it again?
Look,
Why aren't
we're starting
starting
that's what they were talking about
now?
before.
What is
We stopped, so it turns out.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All right. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer.
Really sounds like a threat.
The Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
She said 2 spots, it sounded like juice box. Great for Apple.
This is clearly a trap!
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies? Enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the Chalice of Plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the Holy City!
Absurd.
When your friend
Simply
signs you up for
absurd.
something without your knowledge.
A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power.
She burned troops to ashes in half a second, right?
Ladon has already sacrificed
Standing on a shepherd's
countless
farm.
soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
He turned his back so slowly.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Right. Cool. She's not gonna kill me or anything. She's so short.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world, no, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer, is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons?
Where did you hear this from?
Ah, So they do indeed exist.
I'm confirming nothing.
Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Oh, I pressed too fast and I did not read what my option was. That's fine.
Is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate.
She's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, yep.
Its destined end.
Yep.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law.
This is...
the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time.
Yeah, I don't trust Ligus.
Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
How rude. Alright, just need to fight something.
Come forth, Theoros.
Yes.
It's this bitch.
Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Oryx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
Doubtful.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikythera. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the Deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being. But from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
We should consult with the geniuses about the current situation.
Looks like we're on the same wavelength. The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey.
I will remain silent because I'm confused.
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
Suspicious guard.
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Wait, what's the third? What's the third bird?
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so live.
Live.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason!
Jesus.
If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
They looked scareder than they sounded.
Ugh. How disappointing. Oh, I remember you. The trespassers.
I remember you.
No, the distinguished guests of the prophecy. I didn't get the chance to properly introduce myself. I am Labienus, the Dux Frigoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator. I look forward to fighting alongside the Deliverer in the upcoming battles.
Ugh. Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
It's any more annoyed than scared, right? Just like
idle chatter.
Kind of shit.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
You spoke to me.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Frigoris really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now.
Because we were talking to
We
him?
don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Wait,
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
Why are we just staring at her necklace?
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about
Just
the
her necklace.
Imperator.
Nothing else.
And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. It is an honor to meet you both. I am the Dux Brumalis Seneca, a warrior of the Twilight Courtyard. I prefer to call myself a partner of the Imperator, rather than a subject. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
So itchy.
By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Brumalis' words than meets the eye.
Allergies. Hay fever.
But would the Imperator
Nice.
actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akuma.
I will.
Oh, it was a person I saw? Thought there wasn't.
Everyone in the city is...
Huh. These two are...
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now.
Who was your lion man?
Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other also quite heroic.
I don't get clever and adorable too.
Two heroes must be the children of the prophecy that the Imperator spoke of. I didn't get a chance to greet you earlier. My apologies. I'm Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithist, one of the 5 sages at the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army. This is Virginia from Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and historian of the Great Imperator.
Hello. To you both.
Nice to meet you, Dux Helcolithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
Oh, she wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akuma. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research.
Perfect.
Ahem.
Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Akuma, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my soul.
He's like, how dare you? I would never
do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the Great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes, I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield. I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
His feelings were hurt. It's true.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hycelens? I sense some unease in Dux Helcolithist's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hycelens share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy? To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hycelens. This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now. Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet!
Who's there? Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
We probably should have knocked before we came in here. I didn't see anything.
Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints. Forget it. If Dux Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
Blood?
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
Wait, she did the assassination? You're a vicious fish.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Laydonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Layden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Fair enough.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hysealans, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Dang.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, Little Sea Hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hysealans, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish.
Wow.
I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
There's a strange chemistry between them.
Is that how friendship is described beyond the sky? Fascinating. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the Divine Authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
You will weave the most romantic thing in the world, and then you will die.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
This bath chamber was originally mine.
Yeah, in the future. But for now, we're at the mercy of the host, and she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough.
Wow. An empress with a candlestick on her head.
Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
I haven't said anything and you already know everything?
It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Catorzean algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists.
She's
in
really
the cosmos.
smart. She's like a god, but not quite a god.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Even you can't come up with an accurate answer?
I've told you, his technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not an Eon. We can handle him.
Are you sure?
That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Yes, ma'am.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, Let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
We must avoid direct confrontation with Lygus. Oh, I want to kill him so bad.
It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way. It's been a long day. We should get some rest now. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
Wait, get rest or get ready for banquet? What are we doing?
Look, the venue's right ahead.
I guess we go straight to the banquet.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment.
I thought it was going to be like invitation.
Any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
Surrender personal belongings? I don't carry anything with me. What do you mean?
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
Mood killer.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words. It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
I'm not handing that over.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand. But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the
I don't
want
to, because then it's going to be like, oh, they have it, and then I won't have it. And then I'll be like, oh, we can't contact our friends. We won't be able to keep them updated. All the shit that's happening.
If the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next. But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut. I knew it. You and
Since
I
I
can
have no
practically read
choice.
each other's minds.
Guests.
I enjoy StarRail, but there's so many like
Alright, we'll
illusion
listen
of
to
choice
you.
because it's not actually.
Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About high ceilings? Or little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treeby or Aggie?
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts.
Interesting.
Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free!
Cheers! Actually, there are so many people, we wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you. See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
She's so pretty. Oh no, I don't want to skip.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
More awkward.
What's the matter,
Man,
guests?
that's an old quote.
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
She's so pretty. Skips whole scene.
See?
Oh god, that would be a terrible accident.
Safe.
I feel like Miss High Sealens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Irene, your whole shtick is just go along with them. Just go along with them. Just go along. A quote from the before times, right? 2019. Minor shouldn't drink.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
She's making us drink it.
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
I just got fed by Hysolins. Not really sure how to feel about that.
How is it? Sweet enough?
Has a very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew. Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
Asking me to turn around quietly gives the impression that usually when I turn around, I'm making like insane noise. Whoosh.
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans, but the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator and that Fioros. But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Mr. just said for goose. I heard the goose.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros.
His name's Lygus and he's a bitch. Kill him. I'm gonna rip all his wires out so that he's, well, Teletrons can't gasp for air, but you know, the what's it called? Yeah, the vibe is there. Eat him so much.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akuma.
That'll make him really slowly malfunction.
His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within, and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy, and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
My riddle that has no right or wrong.
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hycelens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
Yes. I really want to know what would happen if I just ran right up to him.
Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will... Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Awkward.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
So you crumble?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
I guess this is why he was so cocky earlier when he was like, you can come back if you want, Trailblazer, but everything's still gonna go my way.
I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
Me. Me.
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike.
You know who's there? Jung Yuan.
Fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in
Why do those extra arms of his look like they're cupping boobs?
There's also the
It's supposed to be like holding the core of the galaxy or something in his chest. It looks like it's been unplugged. Or his pecs are really sore, so he's gotta like massage them. He's like, oh man,
mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
The Ackman Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe,
It's like a hand,
then they
bruh.
may still
Dang.
have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her
Man, her
conquests.
ego's huge.
Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Greyfry, a little sea hair? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Oh, in my drunken state, I have wandered over here. Hello, person.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
Oh no, definitely someone that's pregnant. No, on purpose. Yeah, I just fell. You know, it's hard to balance, you know.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Talk to the guest.
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation of destruction into Amphorius?
Oh. Huh? Oh, I got it. It's that thing, right? Oh. The one behind the research and development of this golden blood principle is Idonia's manager.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration right now. And I feel so light.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well.
Ah, fooled you.
Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
Jeez, how many people died?
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within her body. She must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand her over to me.
You plan to torture her?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed, it's a pity that Antikytherians are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed.
Lady,
Thank
that's
you
so
for your
lewd.
bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
Oh, my little pet went to sleep, you see? She's just dozing off on the ground. How cute. Sounds kinky, rude, and painful all at the once. My first 3-year-old and a dangerous way to kill Lygus, and then other ways, 2 other characters that I do. Anyway, what was that? I saw a... Oh. Wait, shit, where am I going? Oh! Fireplace.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
Jesus, she sounded like she got punched in the throat.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
Kiss ass, right?
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty. What does she mean? The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to
that's none of you
foment
guys, right? None of you guys said anything
conspiracies.
bad against her,
Now
right?
listen.
Right?
These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the sea siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
Well, this is awkward. Don't crack your knuckles at me, sir. So this whole thing's a bust?
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence. Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akima said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal
It's
fall,
Imperator, you wee
the
bit.
people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law.
Why does this sound like she's suddenly
For
far away?
I am Saridra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last.
Man, we earned her loyalty
Deliver.
quickly. Convince her or kill her? Is she gonna cut your head off? Then it's time for a little lesson on pronunciation.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword?
I don't fight with a sword.
I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's try to watch our words carefully. Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aedes Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of destruction, he lived through history 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny. Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Amphorius, pure glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Am I picking the wrong things? Cause she's not freaking, she's not blinking or anything.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to
so quietly.
Understand. Establish.
Also, it's funny when I turn this way and Cyrene's head just
That
pops
will
out
never
beside
change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lygus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
That was truly a chaotic speech. All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison.
Did I lose?
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer.
Did he just delete everybody?
Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Does that mean I won the argument?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor.
It was a bug.
This
Lygus just like, hate that guy, delete. Hate that guy, delete. Delete.
Chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all of this just a performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority.
He? Excuse me?
We just want to tell her everything we know.
Some mixed up English voice lines here.
Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
Get fucked, robot man.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be immortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Era Nova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
Me? Is that me? Is he talking about me?
Factors such as you and her.
Ah, fuck.
Careful.
Oh no, I was planning on being reckless. What?
What was that voice? Was it Orynyx? I found you. I finally found you.
You're in jellyfish?
Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Nope.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison
She
I
has
have
vanished.
built for you is now complete.
You're talking about the mosquito on your shoulder.
In
Just
the
got thing against
name
bugs.
of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine. What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There
Slapped me out of existence.
no other way.
I just got squished.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysosairs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride. If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
My thing.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? How seriously? Don't embarrass the society.
So wait, do they have access to his code now?
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions.
Well, that's boring, right? It's like a Lego figure.
Why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Oh, I've been teleported.
This is the place outside the legends? This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
Warning! 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 Warning!
Uh-oh.
Command.
Behind the curtain. Hey, T-Play, how's it going?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you will be able to silently wait here for
trapped
the
me in like a
final
tech
act of
bubble?
the Euphorious.
Freaking rude. Are you wishing to sexualize a robot by complaining he ain't got no trunk? Yep. Yep. This is the new Bucky you haven't seen. Yeah, upgraded and pretty.
I understand your anger, but I cannot allow you to continuously influence the extrapolation's progress. This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you.
We spent like 3 patches listening to this dude spew his shit.
You may better observe the
Did you pull?
of the erudition
Which game and for who? For StarRail? If you mean Heislands, I got her in 50. I was so lucky. Which means I still have leftover tickets for Ceredra and for New Dan Hung when he comes because I love him so much.
You will witness the end of that world saga.
Dang. Did you pull?
Indeed, the speed of time here is infinitesimally close to that of
What kind of word is that? Infinitesimally. What does that mean?
familiar with.
Does that mean we're traveling at the same sweet? You're saving for Saritra. Everything ready 17. Nice. Because I was super lucky. I got fine in like 30 pools. And then I managed to scrape together 200 more pools. And then, yeah, Hycelin's came in 50. And I didn't get her light going. So now I'm safe for Saritra unless I've guaranteed her. And then I'm skipping Evernight because I'm not interested in her, but then I want the new Dan Hong because dragon. And then Jing Yuan is apparently rerunning with Dan Hong as well, and I also want him. So I might actually have to spend money on him because I've missed his banner like 3 times already, and I don't want to miss another one. Like it's pulling out big words here, right? Infinite. I can't even say again.
The answer concerning the prime mover.
He's all words, life. You know. He just talks and then claps his hands to smush me. He's freaking.
The total destruction of the era.
He killed all my favorite characters. Literally all of them dead. God.
Do you see me as their faithful disciple?
He's supposed to kill his creator and kill all the people I love in the process.
I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primum mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves.
He's got issues with his creator, I guess.
I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius
true form?
to deal with the accident that arose because of you. But
I hope his true form's something absolutely ridiculous.
wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius? If Lygus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left.
Oh, slower than Amphorius. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So I'm moving behind him.
How can I get out of...
Oops, let me skip that. My bad.
Can you hear me? Little one.
Herda.
Is that Herda's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much.
I know you're doing story mode here, but I think this is the longest I've seen you go without fighting anything, right? Usually there's been like a couple of mini fights before this, but this is totally all like information, dramatization. Save me, Madam Herda.
Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius...
Years?
Yes, Time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system.
I just got here. Yeah, it's been 5 years.
You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak. We detected another path's influence.
Critical warning.
There's another god here. How many gods have converged in this place? Jesus Christ.
Power is strong. May be able to help use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
Fuck you, TV. I was talking to my friends.
Is Herta saying a certain path's faction has arrived in Emphorius? And I can ask them for
I don't
help?
have time to mull slowly
I
over
mastered
this.
the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Emphorius. And which are these?
I didn't mean to skip that.
Showing my memories.
Don't take another 5 years, right? Oh, there's the destruction guy. I mean, he's kind of hot, you know, for a for a god.
With the Stellaron in my body. I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna
For those that don't know, a
super
Stellaron is basically like a
what if I
science
end up pulling
fiction
in the
magical
Antimatter
nuke that
Legion
can blow
or
up
the
planets.
Annihilation Gang?
And we have one inside us because
They really help.
just cause. Let me flames hot enough to burn through this jail. Oh, it's not the nuke that's here? Okay.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't go- I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects, and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog. That's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention, as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Emphorius
It looked like a giant
pristine and
cupcake. Why did you eat the big
untapped
nuke thing?
Besides,
So I don't know if you remember, but the really hot woman Kafka that had the
Even if I
sword
can't
and
call
like
up
the
my
really
friends
kind
from
of
the
throaty
IPC,
voice, she had the
architects
Stellaron,
and
and
nomadic
I hadn't
miners
been
should be
born
able
or
to help
created, and
too.
she put it inside
There
me
are
as I was
definitely
created,
cities and
and
wars in
then
this world.
like patted me on the head and was like, "You're good." It doesn't look like it's this path either. You know what,
Seems
Clipboss?
like since
Fuck you for
Emphorius
ignoring
has
me.
no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it. I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. Then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll
Harmony
definitely
works,
want to help.
maybe?
Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Is it her? Is she here? No, it's not her.
Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
So who's left?
The Remembrance.
Oh.
That's right. I came to Emphorius
Man, that's so obvious.
because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
Ooh, we made a good choice. A jellyfish?
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the Remembrance and the Trailblaze.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Warning!
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue
think of anyone I've
its
met
story.
who is a jellyfish.
When that brightest star, that star heralding
At least not in
the
this
dawn,
game. It's a jellyfish in one of the
finally
ways.
rises. A boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
March? What's she doing here?
Oh, you're finally here!
I've not seen her in 8 months because she like frozen an ice cube on the
Each other
train.
for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really, really missed you.
I didn't miss her all that much because I prefer Dan Hong, but that's fine.
Aw, don't be so sad. Aren't we seeing each other right now? It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison. Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it.
Oh, tell her all about the people that I loved and died.
I'm all good. Look at how fit and active I am. But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's...
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while.
It's been like 2 seconds.
Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosayers and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
Turns out everyone was 1 and 0s. No big deal.
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
Met some really cool people. And they all died away. Oh yeah, where's Dan Hong?
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Dan Hung's super reliable. What do you
mean
we
he's
don't
not
need to
on the
worry about
train?
him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
No. The Geniuses would have made sure that Dan Hong made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions.
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosayers and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things unless... Dan Hong told her. Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
She's a fake.
I guess you have something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
Who are you?
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the Nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We are not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius.
How many are there?
As long as you are willing to help us.
Oh fuck, I clicked that too fast.
We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius.
Like a bag of cheese.
Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero
We
like
can't both
you.
be Frank. That would just get
It won't be
confusing if
hard
someone
at all.
shouts, "Hey Frank, come over here."
Also, if your plan fails and the big bad
What'd you
Iron
miss?
Tomb manages to get out,
Ligus
then the
clapped
whole
me between his
cosmos will
hands,
be in
killed
danger.
me, sent me into a weird room where I re-witnessed all my memories. Herta found me and was like, "By the way, the few seconds you spent here was years on Amphorius. There's a god here who might help you, but you've got to find the god." So then I had to speak to like 4 gods and only one answered. And it sent a weird jellyfish, and then the jellyfish got me out of the weird room and dropped me here and was like, "Hey, here's March 7th, but it's not March 7th, it's 3 fake March 7ths. Who are actually the Garden of Recollection, which I don't understand how they're people and the garden at the same time. Oh my god, it's almost 11? What the fuck? Well, we're definitely not finishing this tonight. I'll try and get to a save spot and then we'll pick this back up tomorrow, but holy shit. Oh yeah, and Ligus was like, "I'm gonna return to Amphorius in my true form," and I wanted to strangle him, but I
an
couldn't.
additional failsafe? As long as you help the garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or should we say, the entire universe?
Could they bring back all the people I lost? Could they bring back Mighty and Anaxa and Cypher?
So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out.
You got Baby Val? Ooh, Baby Val.
The Master of Anastrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence.
Happy ending soon? I'm not sure. This is only update 3.6. And I think this this story goes on for like 2 more patches.
Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear.
Another illusion? I will not be tricked again.
Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? It won't come to pass while we're around.
And now
The statue. Is that John Hunter's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but Emma, our future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
That was like holy whiplash down memory
They all
lane.
happened just yesterday, right? I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name.
That's pretty. Oh, but she's like broken glass at the bottom?
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
Broken memories?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift.
She's giving me
this
the
burning
core flame?
core flame. This footnote of a transaction. It contains hope and the warmth of the entire world. Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly is happening?
That's what I'm asking.
Keep going. Keep trailblazing for Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Whoa, we were in there for years. Holy
Is
shit.
this Akima? No one's here. And the dawn device off. Am I too late?
Okay, I would do so much more, but it's basically 11,
Peaceful
so...
days are like breezes.
Yeah, we gotta
carrying
pause.
the
We'll have to
scent
pick it
of
up tomorrow. Oh, we got achievements. Oh, I still have 4 to get. Okay, that's interesting. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna pause there because it's 11. But that was fun. Man, that sucked me out. I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, 11:15. Then I was like, 11:15? What the fuck? But that's fine. Not a single fight. I know, right? That's kind of crazy.
Don the battle raiment.
But that's fine. I feel like they're building up for something huge, so
Is that fear I said?
I'm assuming it'll be worth it.
Lend me your strength.
Future will come. The dead return. I underestimated you. Tomorrow.
That's fine.
Lend me
We'll spend the last 5 minutes grinding for materials for. Yeah, we will be done. Oh well, let's fight Akla. Oh, that would take longer than.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Tomorrow. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me.
Oh,
tear the sky.
I can't believe they're all dead. But if Remembrance can like use my memories to bring them back, or well, no, Trailblaze's memories, that would be cool.
Granted by strife.
Only would it be dead, and that would be.
Hail the new dawn. Quench the flames of blood.
Wow, I'm getting flashbanged. That's crazy. Anyway, ooh, iron sword strips. Yeah, we'll pick that up tomorrow.
Quench the flames of blood. Is that all?
Hopefully with everything we can find. Although it'd be kind of funny if we're actually like super duper near the end.
All stars burn to ash.
And yeah, oh, I think Wu is back from holiday, right? Playing CP.
All lies shall be revealed.
He is playing CP. Okay, I'm gonna pop you guys over to Wu. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I've never streamed a StarRail story before and kind of threw you guys into it, but I hope you liked it. We'll do more tomorrow. We'll find the end. But yeah, same time, same place. We're gonna dive right back in. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I love you, faces. Good night.